All right, this segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Magazine. You voted for your favorites, and today we're highlighting them as we celebrate the best of Mount Pleasant and Mount Pleasant Magazine. Publisher Bill Macchio, along with Sergeant Ashley Croy, are here to kick it off. Good to have you folks with us.
Thanks, Tom. Good to be here.
Absolutely. Let's start with you, Bill. Why did Mount Pleasant Magazine decide to using the iconic Welcome to Mount Pleasant for the 2023 Best Photo Shoot? And I can give you probably about 10 reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it's so iconic. I mean, you know, it's funny, Tom. We pass by that every day or often during the week, but that's an awesome sign. Yeah. And when you pick up the magazine and look at it, which people can find them in the Harris Theater, easy. I mean, it was a good shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. When I come in from out of town or North Charleston or wherever, and I see the sign, I say, that's Mount Pleasant, that's my city.
Yep. We're all proud of it, for sure.
Moved here a little over 30 years ago, real quick.
Wow.
32,000 people lived here. Getting close to 100,000 now, are we?
Yeah. I think we're the fourth the fourth largest municipality in the state of South Carolina.
Oh, that is fantastic. Fantastic. Sergeant Croy, when Bill asked you or called upon you talking about the sign as the backdrop and that sign, what did you think about using that sign? It is, people can, you know, it's public there for the public to see, so they can take a bunch of pictures of it all they want, but to put that on the front of the magazine, what'd you think?
I said absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, when I think of what represents Mount Pleasant, I travel 526 into town sometimes, and seeing that sign just, it's beautiful. So why not, you know?
Yeah. And you're the public information officer.
Yes.
And been with the department for about 10 years. When Bill asked you to utilize this sign as the front of the page of the magazine, and you reached out to some other departments and so forth, did you get any little pushback, or was it all good feedback?
It was all good.
Oh, nice.
We're very familiar with Bill and his magazine and everything in it about Mount Pleasant. Our main concern was that we just need to make sure we could be safe about it. So we reached out to our traffic team and said, can you assist? We just need a little bit of blue lights, get them there easily. And they said, absolutely.
You said the safety thing that really rang a bell to me, because I was interested in getting the shot and capturing that image, but that safety is such a big part of that, with all those thousands of cars driving by there.
Yeah.
What was it? Well, there was a big concern of the 2023 Best Photo Shoot in particular. Let's talk about this sign, because it's just not somebody getting out there with their iPhone and taking a snapshot, is there?
No, absolutely not. We had to get, you know, we everybody met over there at Bell Hall Shopping Center, and we had to bring them over in a car, and we had to make several trips. It was quite a task, but I'll tell you what, Tom, my team, the team from Mount Pleasant Magazine, the police department, everybody cooperated so well, and we were in and out of there much faster than I ever thought it would be, and we were all safe. Nobody got hurt, you know. So it was great.
Sometimes when you've got several people out there and you're on the side of the road.
I was concerned about that. I was concerned about that.
The photo, I'm sure, came out absolutely stunning. People are going to be able to see that. My big question to you is, since it went into your magazine and you helped support all these people out here, did you take them to lunch after that?
I did not.
Oh, man.
I did not. It was in the morning. So
another broken egg.
That's
right there, because I live right across the street.
There. That's where we picked them all up, right about there.
Or Café du Mille.
There you go.
Yeah, right across the street. Any big concerns about the 2023 photo shoot this year?
The biggest concern was the safety. And Sergeant, when she said that to me, really, I was thinking about the big picture. And anybody in my team will say that's what I'm all about. But that when you said safety, it really brought it all home, because I didn't want anybody to get hurt. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Got a couple seconds left. You're the PIO individual. I'm making sure I say that correctly. In a nutshell, what is your job for the town of Mount Pleasant, city of Mount Pleasant? Essentially,
I'm the spokesperson for the department. Anything that I say is approved by the chief. It essentially comes from his mouth. And I am the liaison for the news, essentially. So I handle press release, any important events. I also handle our special events. So we have like We have a couple coming up in February that
we do?
we've already reached out to y'all about.
And another one in April. with
Yeah,
the
we're doing the
blessing
polar
Tom, I
plunge.
gotta
Can't
tell you,
wait.
I gotta
We're running out of time. We'll talk about it in just a little bit. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got more segments coming up.
What's not to love about Mount Pleasant, South Carolina? Whether you're a resident or thinking about moving to Mount Pleasant, learn more about this coastal town. Read Mount Pleasant magazine digitally at readmpm.com or listen to Mount Pleasant podcast at mountpleasantpodcast.com. It's the perfect way to learn more about the town people love to call home.